David Lammy's given £120 million to Sudan. That's £230 million in total since November last year. What do you think about this? Stay tuned. I've got the full brief. We'll see David Lammy himself, and I've got some other things to have a look at in comparison, and you will not believe how bad this really is. Hello MV UK, I'm Pete and welcome back to the channel. It's good to have your company. Thank you ever so much, and for all the people that have subscribed so far and liked what I've been doing, I really appreciate it. It makes a difference, and you know, I'm enjoying getting this stuff out to you, as infuriating as it is sometimes, and it is infuriating. It needs to be said, the mainstream media aren't reporting some of this stuff, or they're not reporting it in comparison to other things that you might feel are important. So the main topic of tonight's story is David Lammy, the Foreign Secretary, utter plant pot, is giving away £120 million extra to Sudan because they've been in a civil war for the last 2 years. And yes, there's been some atrocities there, as there is in any war, like the Ukraine, the forever war. However, since November last year, this totals now £230 million. I tell you what, let's hear from the Lambo himself.
To forget Sudan. And that's why, as Foreign Secretary, I refused to turn away. I felt a duty to confront this war's horrors head on. I've of course been to the Sudanese borders and met with survivors. I've called out attacks on civilians and humanitarian workers in the United Nations, and I've doubled our aid to Sudan. And today I'm announcing a further £120 million worth of support.
Okay, there you go, £120 million. Utterly unbelievable. So where did I get the information from, I hear you ask? How genuine is it? You can see it just here. I got it from the government's own website. The announcement, as you can see, the date is the 15th. I think realistically, by the time I've edited this video, it will be coming out on the 16th. So this is yesterday as you're watching it, unless something crazy goes on, I get it out tonight. I doubt it. Anyway, if we just take a quick peek at this as well, it's just a little bit extra as you go down through that announcement from the government's website. It says here, it basically says a little bit, summarizes what he said in that speech that I took an extract from. Now, the interesting thing about that speech was, if you noticed, he said that he's actually been to the border and he's met the victims. And this leads me into why I think this is a terrible thing to be giving this money for. Not that I think that giving to people who genuinely need it isn't a bad thing. You should do that. But did you see my last video? Let me pop a little link up somewhere for you here, I think it is. But anyway, the last video I did was about the heinous grooming gangs scandal that's about to blow. And it just beggars belief, because the government have put out there that they're allocating £5 million to investigate a 30+ year mega problem in the UK, which I broke down to being £1 million per inquiry. So £1 million to investigate a town, and this is nationwide. £5 million. That's how much our children are worth in the government's eyes, whereas £230 million is appropriate for a civil war that's been going on for 2 years, whereas our own children have been getting, I don't want to say the words because it's A, disturbing, but B, it will get flagged. But let's just say they've not been getting the good news. They've been having a rough time. And to give £5 million to that and £230 million to this, in my eyes, is complete and utter ignorance, arrogance, disrespect, and just a total disconnect from what the public are feeling. There was an announcement today. I didn't get the full story of it, but it basically said that a judge here in the UK will not release information from a council in relation to the grooming gangs because it's not in the public interest. Well, I'll bet you, if we did a petition, that would be in the public's interest. Anyway, I digress from the story at hand. So tell me in the comments what you think of David Lammy giving away, let's just call it what it is, £230 million since November, but £130 million now, because we've got loads of money, haven't we, in the UK? Tons of money here. We're like the cash cow that keeps giving. Giving to who? Why can't we have some of this stuff for the homeless veterans, for our elderly, for people that really, really need it, the care in the community? These people need that money. Everyone says care's on its backside. Give us some dough. Stop giving it away. Granted, you know, if we give them 10 million, you know, I think 10 million's good. There's 26 other EU countries, 10 million each, 260 million pounds. Bang, there you go. It's 30 million pounds more than we've shelled out on our own for this disaster. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. It does help push it out to new people. And I'd really appreciate, like I said earlier, a subscribe. Just hit that subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but it really, really supports my channel and gets us to where we want to be. So thank you for tonight. That's Pete from MV UK. See you on the next one.